Good evening, you're Breaking Round. I'm Advas Gopalakrishnan. First up, a quick look at the top 50 stories. Yogi Sarkar takes note of Times Now expose and orders survey on WAQF properties. AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi slammed the UP government and questioned why only WAQF board properties were being surveyed. He further accused the Chief Minister of selective targeting. MIM slams BJP over WAQF survey, calls it a big NRC, alleges targeted attack on Muslims. MCD takes cognizance of Times Now investigation into illegal demolition of schools, orders probe into construction of shopping plaza on WAQF school land. AAP MLA Amanatullah Khan produced before the court. ACB cites Times Now investigation during the hearing. ACB seeks 10-day custody of AAP MLA. ACB says in court that Khan would be confronted with Ladan. AAP office bearer Imam Siddiqui, alias Ladan, detained in Telangana. Ladan allegedly ran a racket of buying and selling properties from Bihar to Delhi, Telangana, Uttarakhand and Gujarat. BJP slammed AAP for turning forest land into Kabristan after AAP Neta Somnath Bharti allegedly turned a DDA green belt into a graveyard. Police probe is currently underway. Unlawful assembly case slapped on Hindu devotees in Tamil Nadu's Chennai for holding a meeting inside Kapaleshwar temple. BJP calls it an attack on Hindus. Even as 11 states pass a resolution calling on Rahul to take over Congress presidency, Rajasthan Congress Mantri confirms Sonia Gandhi's nod is needed to contest polls. Astonishing scenes as hundreds of brave women joined the fight against hijab in Iran as fresh videos show protests after the death of Mahsa Amini. Reacting to the anti-hijab revolt in Iran, AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi says Indian girls must be prioritized and their fundamental right to wear the hijab must be given to them. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi along with party leaders resumed the Bharat Jodo Yatra from Kochi as the march entered its 14th day. Gandhi started his day by paying tributes to spiritual leader Sri Narayana Guru. Veer Savarkar's pictures spotted on a Congress campaign board along with pictures of freedom fighters. BJP says it's good realization for Rahul Gandhi. BJP's national spokesperson Tom Varakan trained his guns at the Bharat Jodo Yatra and said the march by Congress should be renamed Corruption Jodo Yatra. Pay CM posters featuring Chief Minister of Karnataka Basavaraj Bommai were pasted on the walls across Bengaluru by Congress. The QR code will take people to 40% commission government website recently launched by Congress to file complaints against the Chief Minister. Assam CM Himanta Biswa Sharma met his Mizoram counterpart Zoramthanga at Assam House in Delhi today to resolve the long-standing border issues. Special PMLA court to start hearing a bail plea of Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut from September 27. The court is likely to complete hearing on the co-accused Praveen Raut's bail plea by September 23rd. In one of the biggest drug seizures, a container with 350 kilograms of heroin was seized from the Nhava Sheva port in Mumbai. The value of the heroin is seized and is estimated to be over 1,700 crore rupees. Comedy king Raju Srivastava breathes his last after prolonged hospitalization following a cardiac arrest. Funeral is to be held tomorrow. Several prominent personalities took to Twitter and paid tribute to comedian Raju Srivastava, who breathed his last today. Congress leader KK Mishra has been accused of making objectionable remarks against Brahmin society. In fact, the BJP has demanded immediate removal of KK Mishra from the Congress. Barricades have been placed on the Sumanahalli flyover in Bengaluru after a patch of elevated road caved in for the second time since 2019. Students of Lovely Professional University in Jalandhar have staged a protest on the college campus after a first-year student allegedly died by suicide. Times Now accessed the suicide note, which is named a professor. Punjab police takes cognizance of the suicide case in the Lovely Professional University case. Suicide note has been recovered and the probe is currently underway. A minor was gang raped in Moradabad. She was stripped and forced to walk back home naked after the crime. Later, the police filed a case and nabbed one of the accused. People from the Kurmi society continue to their Rail Roko protest in Purulia over their demand for ST status. The stir has affected train services in several parts of Jharkhand, Odisha and West Bengal. Several people performed a havan outside the district collectorate office in Jodhpur. Protesters submitted a memorandum to register their protest against the lumpy skin disease that has affected cattle in the state of Rajasthan. Mumbai's BMC has imposed a fine of 3.66 lakhs on Lal Bagh Cha Sarvajanik Ganeshotsav Mandal for creating 183 potholes during the course of Ganeshotsav this year. Per the pothole, the BMC has charged a fine of 2,000 rupees. The LOP in the West Bengal Assembly, Suvendu Adhikari, along with other party MLAs, has protested outside the state assembly against the state government after a 5-year-old boy was found dead in Veersavarkar. Economic Offences Wing of the Delhi Police is interrogating Jacqueline's designer Lipakshi in connection with an investigation related to an extortion case linked to conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar. Padma Shri Acharya Ramayatna Shukla, a great scholar of Sanskrit, passed away at the age of 90. He was unwell for the past 1 week. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has expressed gratitude towards West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for abstaining from the vice presidential polls and helping him to win. Rajasthan CM Ashok Gehlot, in lighter vein, questioned Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar about the magic spell he cast on Mamata Banerjee that made her abstain from voting in the vice presidential polls. 3 persons, including a father-son duo, suffocated in a fire accident in Andhra Pradesh's Chittoor district. The fire broke out in a 2-story house in Rangachari Street in Chittoor. Civic apathy almost killed a man. 33-year-old Vasudevan fell into an open pit while trying to move his bike in Chennai's Adambakkam. The pit was dug up for a new storm water drain but was left uncovered. EDC extends the 50% curtail summer flight schedule and enhanced surveillance of SpiceJet till the 29th of October. It has noted, however, a reduction in safety incidents. A 15-member squad for the Women's Asia Cup T20 tournament has been announced. Harmanpreet Kaur will lead the side with Smriti Mandhana as the deputy. India's highest-ranked table tennis player, Satyan Gyanashekaran, feels that India is enjoying a golden era in table tennis and believes that things will only get better from here. The Manali-Leh highway was closed for normal traffic after fresh snow at the Barlacha Pass in Lahore and Spiti. India has reported more than 4,000 fresh COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new cases have pushed the active caseload to 46,216. Chief of Naval Staff Admiral R. Harikumar has asserted that the Indian Navy will be completely self-reliant by 2047. He's also added that there was much to learn from the Russia-Ukraine conflict, which witnessed the use of new technologies. After communal riots in Leicester, Hindus have been attacked in Birmingham. An Islamist mob circled a Hindu temple amidst chants of Allahu Akbar. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, who's on a 10-day visit to the United States, has interacted with 3 presidents and 4 foreign ministers on the second day of the 77th session of the UNGA in New York. Naval Chief Admiral R. Harikumar has said that China is still a formidable challenge at the border and evolving terrorism is a major security threat for the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has hailed the UNGA for his stand on the Russia-Ukraine war. The Prime Minister has told Russian President Putin that today's era isn't one of war. As the war between Ukraine and Russia reaches the 7th month, Russian President Vladimir Putin has announced a partial mobilization in the country, with Moscow losing ground on the battlefield. At least 8 people were injured after an explosion ripped through a presidential building in Chicago. A policeman was killed and 4 others injured when their pickup truck was struck by a roadside bomb in Thailand's southern province of Patani. Nepal President Bidya Devi Bhandari denied authenticating the citizenship bill despite the constitutionally bound provision to ratify it within 15 days deadline after being approved by both houses of parliament. About 230 whales were hauled up on the beach of Tasmania's west coast. Rescue operations are currently underway.